Now that we've completed the songwriting and recording portion of the project, we move on to the next stage, which is the editing and mix portion. This part of the production is super technical and usually requires a few people to accomplish. In the 3 days of recording, we ended up with 14 songs, each of which we took multiple takes, some of them as many as 4 and 5. The task at hand is now to sift through those 40 or so takes and determine which ones are the keepers. In this project's case, we would keep 10, focusing on the more soulful, blues-tinged R&B numbers, and keep the rest for B-sides, or what would be today's equivalent, digital downloads of some sort. We have now recorded on 24 tracks. Simply put, there are 24 microphones, and each microphone has its own track, and each track has its own settings, volume control, compression, preamps, etc. So at this stage of the game, the job is to consolidate all of the tracks, make sure that the music on them is correct. To do this, we take the information and we turn it sideways into waveforms and essentially tidy up each part of the song. With each song having multiple takes, we decide which is the better take and we build upon it, while at the same time having the option to use material from the other songs that may sound better or more appropriate or may have been recorded better. Most of the editing in this case is me forgetting my verses and having to go back and switch the right ones with the wrong ones. However, during the stage, there also is a decision that can be made. Do we do overdubs? Do we do any parts that we couldn't record live? For example, a second guitar part or horn parts. A few of the horn parts I'd written after I listened to the entire take and decided they were needed. Then, to sound perfect, we run all the key parts through racks of cool old school equipment, and that gives them the broadened sound that we're looking for. Each component having the ability to make precise adjustments exactly where we need them. After listening to the project about 100 times, we now surrender our efforts to the mastering suite, which is the final stage before production.